But first, if there is one under-celebrated holiday that we wish would come alive a little bit more, it has to be Valentine's Day. It stands for everything we want to feel in our homes, after all, right? And my first guest this morning has some thoughtful ways to welcome the Valentine's vibe into your home space and into your family. Melissa Quigley puts meaning and memory into everything from her decor to her February traditions. Would you call this one of your favorite holidays?
It is, and it is big in our house. As soon as the Christmas tree comes down, my girls start saying, when is Valentine's Day? When are we going to start decorating? They count down the days.
You go from red to red and pink.
Yes, yes, we do. So it's a big holiday in our family.
Well, as I looked over some of your darling ideas that we're going to dive into here, I just wanted to be you as that mom. You're that mom that finds the little things and plays it up, and that's what really makes the day-to-day special.
Well, and I think that's what it is about this Valentine's Day. It's just a sweet, tender holiday, and it's just the little things that make such a big difference.
Let's start with decor, and that's a physical way that you like to set the tone, the vibe in your home.
Yes.
You say a good garland can go a long way.
Well, garlands are my go-to in our home, and I love garlands because they can be made out of just about anything.
These are amazing.
And everything. I mean, and really, really simple. Fabric trim, sequins. I mean, I just bought some tinsel at Hobby Lobby and cut them in half and just made a chain out of glittered tinsel, and that was really simple to do. And these doily hearts, I mean, we all have those in our Halloween or our Valentine's stash, and I just stitched them together, wove them together using some baking twine, and it's really just dainty, frilly. It just screams Valentine's.
And so inexpensive and simple to bring together. Now, what about these vintage Valentines?
So again, this is just a Mod Podge of what we have: envelopes, old vintage cards my kids have gotten over the years, just a bunch of little embellishments that I've just clipped together and strung up, and it's just darling. It's
amazing what a simple strand can do. So I, since Christmas, have left up where I string my Christmas cards and replaced it with snowflakes and doilies because that one little, horizontal line can just set the tone for the entire room.
Yeah, and for Valentine's, you can just clip your Valentines that you get or save over the years. I'm a big saver, so a lot of these have just been from years past.
Do you like to layer? Do you like to put these together?
Yes, and garlands, the more the better. Layer. Put anything together.
More is more.
Yes.
You also, in your home decor, in your Valentine's vibe that you're creating at home, like to play up on those letters XO.
Yes. I love letters, and I use them a lot in my business. So I went downstairs and I found the ones that I had, and then just went to the Michael's and got a bunch that they had on clearance. And I just keep adding them to them. I mean, the one is a jelly roll pan that I got at the DI. Yes.
I was eyeing that, wondering what that was.
Yes, and the one, the red, I mean, those are books. Cut out of books, made by my friend, the Vintage Lime, and I added those this year, and I love it. It's just a big mix all together.
So it doesn't even have to be an actual monogram you've purchased, but just the shape of the O or the shape of the X. Where are all of these coming together, the garlands, the X, and the O's in your home?
So in our home, I like to decorate our mantle. That's kind of like our focal point. We all walk past it every day. We see it. And so I just put it together. Again, the more the better. If you can play on something you have in collections and put them all together in one spot. And I think it just speaks to the Valentines.
That right there being the focal point of your home, I mean, that is going to, from the center out, set the mood and set this Valentine's vibe that we're going for. And the collection, like you said, the more is more as you're layering and adding. It just kind of adds to the feeling, doesn't it? Okay, I understand the real vibe comes out, though, when you start to pick up your family traditions. And I'm sure this is where your girls get excited.
Yes, and they do. And again, it's just really simple things that we're consistent with year after year that get them excited and that they look forward to seeing and participating in.
I want to ask you first about these Valentine journals. What's the idea behind this?
So these are actually my girls' journals that I've, just their regular journal. But each Valentine's Day, I take an envelope and I decorate it up, and I just stuff it with Valentines they've received that year, because this season is so much about giving and receiving, and I want them to remember that and the thought that goes into giving those Valentines. And when you're a recipient, I mean, I remember when I was little, I wanted to make sure the saying on the hard candy matched who I was sending the Valentine to. I remember thinking,
I'm not going to tell Johnny he's special if I don't really think he's special.
So I want my girls to remember that and to be able to look back at years and go, oh, my grandma sent me this, or my aunt, or my cute cousin, or he was obsessed with cars, so he sent cars for 2 years, and I gave Care Bears Valentines, whatever it may be.
You said you're a saver. I am as well, and I have just this big box stuffed full of cards. My grandma would send me a Valentine card every year. How personal, though, to then tuck it in the pages of your own writing and memories.
Yeah, so I love it, and
That's great.
I enjoy doing that for my
kids. A lot of people have a special Christmas dinner. At your house, you translate that to a Valentine's night.
Yes, my husband and I decided a long time ago Valentine's was going to be for our family, our kids. We weren't just going to go out and eat and leave them at home. And so my husband, years ago, recruited my oldest daughter, and they recreated the dinner that Tyler and I had when we were students at Utah State.
It's like the Parent Trap on the boat.
Yes, so it's the same menu, Quiznos sandwiches or any kind of subs, chips, drinks, candles are involved. The same tablecloth is used every year.
Oh my gosh.
We dress up. My husband and daughter, Macy, dress and serve us and are the waiters. And my little girls, I mean, they've dressed up as princesses over the years. But it's just the consistent doing every year. And my youngest girls, they want to be involved, so they took over the decorating part. So it's fun to see their little things that they would do, crepe paper and cut out hearts and writing on the windows.
Just the Quiznos sandwiches on the china with the dressing up is just such a fun play on your whole family personality.
And there's dancing afterwards. So one year they got a string of Christmas lights and just put that around the floor, and that elevated it one more level. And I think it's a tradition will continue as our family grows and changes. I'm so excited to see where it continues to take us.
I mean, you're way far away from this, but grandkids, think how that would start to get in on this dynamic. I'm stealing that. Can I steal that?
You can steal
that
it.
Is
You
the
guys
cutest
can
thing
have
ever.
your own.
You've got a cute paper napkin tutorial if you wanted to learn dinner.
This is just an easy, just take a regular napkin, open it up, and you make it a diagonal.
Okay.
And then you just fold in the corners. Again,
see, paper napkins can be fancy.
Yes, and then you fold that in again on the diagonal.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
And you're left with it looking like that.
Right.
And all you do is flip down that flap and it kind of makes a heart. And you can play with it. I mean, you can adjust it and get it more even.
See, but little things to make that dinner feel special.
Yeah, just a little heart and set there and creates the tone.
You're not just keeping the love within the walls of your own home, you're spreading those to your neighbors as well.
Yes, and this is just simple. I think a lot of people know about heart attacking, going and knocking on a door and leaving a treat and hearts on someone's door. And we've done this for years and years when my kids were in car seats. And I learned one tip. I mean, we make the cookies the Monday before Valentine's. And we cut out the hearts. But one thing I do is we prep and put the tape on the hearts and just put them on cookie sheets. Then we just carry the cookie sheets into the car.
That's genius.
Because you want to be quiet, you want to be sneaky, but it can be chaotic and getting out of the car, and then everybody just grabs the hearts.
So the tape's already on them.
Yeah, sticks them on their hands, runs to the door, knocks, rings the doorbell, and runs back in the car. It's a lot easier.
Thief in the night with those hearts.
Yes.
All right, really, really quickly, one more idea. It's kind of a project that doubles as decor.
Yeah, I made these a long time ago for my girls. They're just out of scrapbook paper. They're heart pouches, and that's what I give my girls their gifts in for Valentine's over the year. And I tuck little things in, you know, whatever it is, and hang it on their dresser knob or their door knob, the bottom of their bed, and that's what they wake up and see in the morning. And then, like you said, they get hung up before Valentine's and after, just to remember the fun.
They become part of that Valentine's vibe, which you create so well. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
What a fun, inspired mother you are, and we appreciate gleaning from your ideas. And speaking of your ideas, your creativity, they'll be on full display this spring at your Hive show.
Yes, I'll do my Hive show in March. All the information will be on my Instagram. Dates and times coming up, and I'm always excited to do that.
Look for Melissa on Instagram. Hollyhocks and Honeybees will link you over from our website. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Thanks for bringing